What's going on, boys? Got the MLB picks for you for tomorrow, Saturday, July 19th. Now, before I get into anything, if you boys could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. Help me out a ton. So if you guys go and do that, I'd really appreciate it. Now, I do have that code on Chalkboard. It's going to be SBL as per usual, boys. Now, you boys know I love Chalkboard. Chalkboard is an amazing app. Love their lines, love their payouts. Absolutely awesome stuff that they're doing over there. So if you guys don't know anything about Chalkboard, make sure you guys go download the app. Throw in that code SBL when you're signing up. If you guys go and do that, you're going to get all their free plays that they put up for every single sport, every single day, as well as a 100% deposit match up to $100 in all the green states you see right here, and a deposit match of up to 50% in all the purple states. So either way, it doesn't matter how much money you're depositing, as long as it's $100 or less, they're going to double that in all these green states and give you half of that in purple states. So either way, you guys are getting some free money. Absolutely sick. Now, to recap our plays from last video. Now, obviously, the video before we swept, absolutely awesome. Now, this is super, super heartbreaking, boys. If you guys were watching the games today and you knew what my plays were, you knew how much this sucks. Obviously, Gunnar Henderson slammed. He hit a triple and cashed it in like one bat and one AB anyways. And then obviously he had some more on the back end to get that up to 15. Byron Buxton hit a home run, so he did exactly what we thought he would do. But Manny Machado, we took him under 1.5 total bases. This dude had nothing until the ninth inning. He randomly hit a grand slam. So I'm super pissed about that. That's absolutely crazy. That is now the second time in the last like month that that one of our sweeps has been ruined by a ninth inning home run. So we're getting super unlucky over here. That absolutely sucks. That's terrible. But nonetheless, we are still 5-1. We're on a 5-1 run right now in the last two videos. So that is absolutely awesome. We're cooking right now. Would have been nice to get that second sweep. 6-0 is a lot better than 5-1, but Manny Machado just decided to be my arch nemesis for the day. So that's awesome. But if we pop over here to Prize Picks really quickly, now I've only got two plays for you guys. I know I normally do three, but I just wasn't super, super confident with any of the plays for tomorrow. The matchups are not extremely favorable for most of the guys. So for that reason, I've only got two for you today. A little bit disappointing, but that's okay. My Prize Picks wants to be slow and give me plays for today, so we're gonna reload that. All right, so we're back. My Prize Picks was giving me some trouble, so I had to go fix that really quick. But as you can see right here, obviously our first play is going to be Juan Soto. We're taking him over 7.5 hitter fantasy score now. Clearly, he has been playing extremely, extremely well. He's been doing super, super good. Obviously, that 0 against KC, a little bit off-putting, but 13, 20, 16, 14. Lights out from Juan Soto lately, but the reason that I enjoy this play so much, the reason that I'm taking it is because of the fact that he is actually playing against Nick Martinez. And in Nick Martinez's career against the Mets in particular, he's only had one game where he actually played more than one inning and he allowed 8 hits. So obviously not very good. However, that was last year. Soto was not on that team last year, obviously, but in Soto's career, he does have one at bat against Nick Martinez, and that at bat is a hit. Not only that, it is a home run. Typically, I would not just go off one at bat. That's stupid, obviously, but I like this one a lot. He's been playing super, super well. He bats pretty well against righties, so I like that one a lot. And also, Nick Martinez is just absolute buns. The dude's terrible, so that is very favorable for us. Also, like I said, I wouldn't typically do it off of one at bat, but it's a hit, it's a home run, so it's a little bit better than just taking it off a random like single. That would be really dumb, but it's a home run. Dude's been playing super well, bats pretty well against righties, and Nick Martinez is trash. That is four pretty good reasons as to why I like this play. I don't know. I feel very, very confident in this one. Obviously, like I said, bats well against righties, and Nick Martinez is just horrible. So I think that Juan Soto will get that 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Now, our second and actually final play, as I was saying earlier, only two plays today, boys, so I apologize for that. But I want to give you guys some quality plays. Don't want to throw anything random to you guys because that's pretty messed up if I were to do that. But that being said, our second play is going to be 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Jose Ramirez. Now, he has been playing super well. Um, just like Soto, he's been playing amazing. Obviously, 2 against White Sox, trash. 6, also trash, but missing the line by 1.5, not as bad. really not too terrible, especially with the fact that he's got a 25, a 26, and a 19 on the board. Absolutely crazy stuff from Jose Ramirez, but I love this play a lot actually because the last time Severino played against the Guardians was actually a few years ago now, but his last game against the Guardians, he allowed 9 hits and only 1K, which obviously is horrible. But for Jose Ramirez specifically, he has had 19 at bats against Severino, 6 of those being hits. 3 of those hits are home runs. So he bats 316 against Severino. That is a very good batting average. And on top of that, half of those hits are home runs. That's absolutely sick. Um, he's got a few Ks against him, like 1 walk, but I don't really care. He bats 316 against him. Severino is not a very good pitcher in the first place. Yes, he's good, but he's not. He's definitely on the lower half of the A's starting pitchers for sure. He has a bad habit of giving up a lot of runs to teams' best hitters. Obviously, Jose Ramirez is an absolute dog, so he fits in that category perfectly. Now, again, like I said, batting 316, that's awesome. He's been playing well, just like Juan Soto. So I like this play a lot as well. Now, those are going to be our 2 plays for today, or I should say for tomorrow. Now, obviously, like I said, Juan Soto, more than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He's playing Nick Martinez. That dude's a bum. He bats well against righties, and he's had 1 at bat and a home run against Nick Martinez. So I like that Juan Soto play a lot for tomorrow. And our second play, Jose Ramirez, more than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He's playing against Severino, bats 316 against that guy. So very, very confident in both these plays. Both these dudes are absolute dogs, and they're playing not very good pitchers. So I'm very, very confident in these two right here. But other than that, before I get out of here, as per usual, the link to those VIP picks and the link to Chalkboard are going to be down below. If you guys want to go check out either my VIP picks or Chalkboard, that'd be absolutely sick. Either way, they're going to be down in the description right next to each other. Super easy for you guys to find. So if you guys are looking for those, right down below this video is where you will find those. Other than that, I have nothing more for you guys. So I love you boys. I will see you tomorrow.